What's up, everybody? So I'm currently in the car driving around in my city, but it's your girl Tiara, and today I just want to talk about this topic that but stick it with me for a minute, and this disability / poverty. And so the reason why disability has been sticking with me for so long is because, like, disability, just like everything else, is easily it's easily to discriminate against people over it, and people don't even I don't even know if people realize that they're being discriminative. So people don't even realize, but they just, they act a certain way, or they say certain things about somebody that falls in that group, and they, you're treading on dangerous turfs, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, people, here's an example. So when it comes to, like, people in, their disabilities and injuries and whatnot, right? So at a job, you can get injured, you could have, pulled the muscle, sprained something, whatever the case, whatever have you. So, and then you get paperwork to back it up from a physician saying, like, hey, this person has this issue, this yada, yada, yada. And so you give your paperwork to your job, and then boom, you think, like, this paperwork is legal, documentation. This paperwork is, something that they can't mess with. They can't go against. They can't violate because they could get in trouble, right? It says that I got restrictions to this, so I can't do this, and I'm limited on this, yada, yada, yada. And you come in, you hurting, you limping and everything. So they like, all right, we'll take your paperwork, we'll make some adjustments, on your work, blah, blah, blah. Everything cool. So then, weeks later, you got this, this residual pain, from your injury. Now, it's around the time that you should, be healing and everything if you're following the physician's orders and everything. But you still feel pains and aches here and there or whatever. But, you've been feeling this way for a while because weeks has passed. So you've developed, you adapted to it, so to speak. So now you adapted to this pain, so you don't limp as much as you used to. You don't as much as you used to because you got used to it. You know what I'm saying? The painkillers ain't working like it's supposed to. And, you got minimal health care to begin with, so you can't be in and out of the doctors trying to get, seen and get extra or harsher, pain medication or whatever, whatever case. So you telling your doctor, you telling your boss and all them, and you telling them, like, hey, I'm having these issues, I'm paining, I have pain. I said paining, but I have pain, and you still within, your restriction time frame. So at this point, bam, they like, what, she's still within, so we'll give her some time, he or she, yada yada. Some more weeks go by, so now you pushing, a month, a couple of months go by, and you still having the same pains, it's the same problems. You need to get seen now because your light duty chit or limb duty chit expired, and you need to get re-seen because you still having issues. And your job is a manual job, so it's taking a toll on your body. It's having, it's straining you. So you like, you got to go through the decisions of, do you really want to go to the doctors? Because you trying to weigh everything out, because you like, man, do I really got the money to pay that copay? It's $175. I got this, that, and the third bills coming up. My birthday around the corner, whatever happened. So then you start now you start planning stuff out. Now you weighing everything out, and this is your health now. This is something that can, be, I won't necessarily say life threatening, but it could prolong for, it could worsen. And so now you planning everything out, you trying to weigh everything out with a woo, and then here, boom, you like, all right, you finally, you say, I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying to tough it. I'm gonna talk to my boss, because they know that I've had issues before. I had paperwork to back it up, yada yada. This nigga like, nah, we not making no adjustments. You ain't got no paperwork. We not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then you leave the office. They behind your back snickering. She over here trying to make it seem like she hurting, but don't mind that, I just got a text message. But she over here, he over here, trying to act like they still, hurting from their injury or whatever. But they not limping, they not groping the grind, none of that. So then they start playing it off, and then they talking like how you faking or something, like you trying to get out of work. So then the little, snickers started. So then you start to get, heat on the snickers. You like, people think I'm faking. I'm not faking. So then now you pressure yourself, because you like, dang, my birthday passed. I done turned up for my birthday. I done paid my bills. I got these other bills that all, they do too. And I ain't even get paid yet. And then next week when I get paid, I got more bills. So then you like, man, freak it. I'll do what I gotta do. You go through that phase of weighing out everything again, but then you come to the agreement that you need to be seen. So then you like, all right, I'm gonna go to the doctor. You go to the doctor, you get paperwork to back everything up. Now you got paperwork. You hand it to your boss and everything, like, say, I got a light duty chick, yada yada yada, I'm hurting, da 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 da. But then you do your job like how you always do your job, but because you not groping and whining and complaining, people think you fake it. And see, this is the problem when it comes to disabilities. Unless you have a motherfucking visual disability, people act like, like you tripping. Like, I've heard a lot of time where people think people is milking, the welfare system, or they're milking disability, which falls through the government, where you can't work for whatever reason, so your work, or you're accommodated because you can't do whatever. And so people start judging people because they like, you don't look like you have mental health issues. You don't look like you have a physical condition. So people start playing it out in their heads that you fake it. And it's like, why society? Why? Just answer that question for me. Why? Like, why do people have to motherfreaking have something visible for you? So, look at my pain. You see this tendon right here? It's motherfreaking hurting. Like, should we pull it up out of our bodies and show it? Like, I don't understand that. And you only see this type of stuff heavily in the groups that is heavily, hindered by poverty. Because the people with money, they have money to go get seen by, the doctors, and they have money to get all these referrals and pay all those co-pays. So they don't have, they don't have to sit here and weigh out their choices. Lord, am I gonna eat tonight, and tomorrow, and to the rest of the week on out to my next paycheck? Or am I gonna go and motherfreaking get seen and get stuck with a copay that I can't afford, that's gonna, affect my credit, because it'll 9 times out of 10 end up in collections, because I'm not gonna pay it, because I got other bills to pay. You see what I'm saying? Like, why? In the comments, let me know what's your thoughts. If you have the answers to my why. If you agree, disagree, But it's just like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it where people just sit around here and act like, you know, if you ain't got a visible, and I know I'm not talking, you know, 100%, you know, correct English. I'm about to freaking in my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in, you know how we got those different environments where when you with your friends and you with your co-workers, well, I'm chilling. So I talk how I feel. But, yeah, so I just don't get it. Like, why our disabilities have to be motherfucking visible? Like, why can't you just accept the fact that I can't see your pain, you can't see my pain, you know what I'm saying? You can't see my aches, you know what I'm saying? Let me do me. Mind your business. That's what it boils down to, is minding your business. You just accept it for what it is and just mind your business after that. Leave it alone. Like, I don't see where the need for it to be all worked up over, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you motherfucker have a handicap sticker on your mirror, you get out your car, working perfectly fine, you got all your limbs and phalanges, and people who motherfucking for handicap sticker this nigga does though. You see what I'm saying? Like, like, come on, y'all so judgmental. Or, here's the best one. The people who are disabled and they're obese or morbidly obese, and they pull up in a motherfucking parking spot with a handicap sticker or no handicap sticker because maybe they forgot to put it up there. And then you got motherfucking people sitting here talking about some, you know, like, what's her problem? You know, like, ain't nothing wrong with her. She's just fat. She need to lose weight. He need to lose weight. It's like, my dude, mind your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on in the next person's life. It's like, nobody know what's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? When your back hurt, should we call you, you know, a liar? Be like, nah, nigga, your back not hurt. You just over here fronting. You could stand another 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? You can stand on your feet, motherfucking push 500 more pounds. You know why? Because I can't see your back pain. And that's exactly how society is. They treat people with disabilities, especially people with non-visible disabilities, like a joke. And then they wonder why they have this crazy turnover rate where you got motherfucking people dropping like flies. If they ain't getting fired, they motherfucking quitting. Or, you know, motherfucking health issues is taking them out. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It's there. You just not God. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. That's all I had to say. Y'all take care. Be safe. Comment. Let me know how y'all feel. Oh, for those who was like, what this got to do with poverty? If you didn't see the tie with poverty and disability earlier, when I said, you know, the majority of the people, the disabled groups that has these issues to deal with are mostly the, you know, the poor people, because they got the money to, and you know how I talked about that. But another issue, you know, so y'all can see how else poverty relates to this. Well, I mean, besides saying what I already said, you just weigh it too, like how, you know, I did in the past. Do I really want to go to the hospital? And I still do to this day. Do I really want to go to the hospital and end up paying this copay? Or do I want to, you know, sit back and think of this way? When you got money and you don't have money. Money, no money. Right? Money, no money. No money goes and gets sick. They like, I don't got the money to go to copay. So you guess what? I'm going to keep pushing till I die. 9 times out of 10, they end up dying. Person over here ain't got no money. You know, they got money saved up or whatever. They, you know, now in this group, you can have some hard workers that don't take off for how, you know, to go to the hospital. But that's on some prideful, like, I'm a workaholic, you know, type. We not talking about you choosing not to go to the hospital because you can't afford it. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So you got this group who's like, they get sick. you know, and then, or something happens, disability pops up, you know, mental health, all types of stuff. You never know what goes. Bodies are so fragile nowadays. Something happens, they end up, you know, temporarily disabled or permanently disabled, and next thing you know, they hurting and all this other stuff. They need to go get some care. They got the money. Plus, 9 times out of 10, this person with that money is in a status where when it comes to their job, they could be like, yo, my health is more important, dog. I'm out of here. I gotta go get this taken care of. Because if a croak, nigga, we ain't got no money. We can't get no money coming in because I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I can't spend any money. So this dude got pulled like that. So they like, go ahead. You know, you got money. We not hurting. Take your time. Boy, take a vacation. Get your life right. You know what I'm saying? Take like 7 months off and then come back. You see what I'm saying? It's too different. They get seen. They get the good care. They get things taken care of. No one judges them. If they motherfucking disabled, what? John, what happened? And then they're like, what do you need? What do you need? We know you're wealthy. People will start donating money to the wealthy man so he can live forever, even though he has his own money. Where, oh, poor guy or gal over here, borderline croaked or croaked, and no one donated anything. They just like, you expendable. I'm laughing, not because it's funny. I'm laughing at the fact that society is just, we've gotten so stupid. I don't know if it's the fact that we've always been this dumb, but we stupid.